So I kept seeing all over TikTok these really cool things that teachers were doing with Google Slides that I didn't even know was possible, and this is one of them. This is to be done in class, not like an out of class assignment through Schoology or Canvas or whatever your district uses. But this is just something that you could do really quick in class. So I made a PowerPoint, Google Slides of all the kids' names. And what I did is I linked it. Each kid is linked to a specific page. So when they click on it, this is what they're going to see. Now, there's two issues with this. They cannot click and drag from this screen. So they either have to go into edit mode or you have to use this amazing extension called full screen interactive Google Slides. But I don't know if my students are even able to use it. And so I would just teach them to do it in edit mode. And the cool thing with this is, so you can imagine the student is moving hers around however she's supposed to, but you as the teacher can go to view, grid view, and you can see what all of the kids are doing at the same time in real time. And just to prove that point, I actually have my phone open and I'm just going to move some things around. This is not the correct way, but as you can see, the student on the left side is moving. So I, as the teacher, would be able to see what they are doing in real time. So I thought that was really cool. And then I started thinking, okay, well, how can I make this easier on myself? Because now I have all of these things, all of these slides linked to these students' names. So I shouldn't really have to do this every time. So what I did is I made a copy of it. And so I kept the slides, the integrity of the slides. And then all I did was change the background to a background that I had gotten off TPT. Oh, and by the way, these cute little names that I did for each of them, I did that at Textgraph, super easy. So I got to thinking that probably I was making my life harder than it needed to be because what I had done on this other one is I had gone and made this staff and made all my pitches and copied and pasted them on each kid's page. When what I could have done, I could have just gone and I could have edited the master. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the slide. Now, all of these slides are the same type of slide. I went back and made the first slide and the second slide a different type of slide so that it wouldn't edit these slides as well. So if I click on slide number 3, I am going to go to View, Master. You can also do Slide in Master, but it's a little trickier from there because it doesn't take you to the exact slide that you're on. And you can see that I'm on this bottom slide, the one that's highlighted in yellow down here. So now anything that I type on here, and I can like insert a photo, I could do pretty much anything that I want. But let's say for a second that I teach math, which is laughable because I definitely don't teach math. So I can draw, and I just am using a shape. You can do obviously whatever you want. I can type in the shape 2 plus 2, or I don't even know where the equal sign is. That should tell you everything I know about math. I can change the font. I'm a big fan of this Chewy font. It's a Google font. I can change the font size. And then I can change the backgrounds of the shape. I can make it any color I wanted. I could also use the Colorzilla and match the curtains perfectly if I wanted to, but just for the sake of time, I'm not going to. Now, here's the thing. If you just go back from here and tell them to type an answer, it won't work. And you can actually see on the left that it updated all of them. If you want them to be able to type something in, you have to give them a placeholder. And so you're going to go up to the insert placeholder. It's like the text box, and you can choose any of these 3. I'm just going to do the subtitle, and I'm going to draw a box. Now, I freaked out at this because I'm a perfectionist and I like things to look a certain way. You can still change the font. You can do whatever font size you want it to be. It is going to look like this no matter what you do, though. Even if I center it, I tried all kinds of different things. But the thing that seemed to work best for me is just putting it about halfway down, and that's pretty much where it's going to end up when the kids type the answer in. So now, if I go back over here, they can click on it and they can write the answer. And again, you could use that same trick where you could watch all the kids at the same time. I'm just learning how to do editing the master, so I think that's a really neat thing that I will definitely use in the future.